Step up. Very endangered species as well. Very limited numbers in the wild. He's a little nervous. This is what you really want to look for when you're buying a parrot, a store that truly understands parrot care. Hey guys, we're here at Todd Marcus Birds Exotic, and I'm here to pick up my 2 baby African Greys. Follow me on the journey, let's go. How you doing? Hi.
Up your two, is it Prudent?
Yes, that's Prudent, yes. Awesome, sounds great.
We have them out in the bird room right now, we have them on a stand.
Oh, cool, okay, cool. We're here at Todd Marcus Birds Exotic. This is pretty much, I believe, the best parrot store in the USA. They've got everything you could possibly need, plenty of toys, cages, and food. And one interesting thing about the store here is they actually create their own custom blend parrot foods for different species of birds. So I find that to be very cool. And birds seem to be thriving on it. So it's a great thing that they're doing. And one thing that I also want to point out is they actually create their own bird safe candles. A lot of people have trouble finding a candle safe around birds, and they created their own formula here. As you can see, we've got tons of toys here. And toys are really important for parrots because it provides that extra mental stimulation and allows them to really get that energy out, increase their foraging activity, and really be birds. They're here to destroy toys. So here we are, plenty of toys. Huge variety of perches as well. And this is what you really want to look for when you're buying a parrot, a store that truly understands parrot care, and they provide you with everything you could possibly need to make sure you have a healthy and happy parrot. As I said, tons of toys here. And here's a selection of cages. Actually, let's take a quick look at the food as well. I think you guys will want to see this custom blend. As you can see, there's a ton of food here, but if we look closely here, here's the custom blends that Todd Marcus and the team have created. And with 38 years of experience, they found that this food formula has actually resulted in healthier birds. Always want to make sure that you have variety with your bird's food. So if you have a custom blend like this, you would also like to add additional fruits and vegetables to ensure that they're receiving that additional stimulation and additional vitamins and minerals for their well-being. But this is fantastic. As I said, the best bird store in the U.S. Now I think it's time to take a look at some baby birds here. Let's go. Let's go ahead and sanitize my hands here. Let's go. We have a huge selection of parrots. We can actually take a look at some of the babies here. Here's a kookaburra. These guys are native to Australia, and they actually do an interesting sound when you give them a signal. Phenomenal display. We appreciate that. Amazing bird here. And what's interesting about them is they're actually carnivores, so they do eat mice. So if you have a bird like this, you would have to feed mice or some form of prey animal every day. Very interesting bird though. We actually have a Panama Amazon. Now Amazons are very good mimickers. As you can see, this guy's munching down on this custom blend pellets by Todd Marcus. Yeah, phenomenal. And we can move on a little bit. And here's actually a major Mitchell's cockatoo. You really don't see these too often. They're native to Australia. And not too many people breeding them in the US right now. Really amazing birds. Like I said, Todd Marcus has excellent variety here. And we can actually keep taking a look. I know there's a ton of birds here. We've got some yellow-naped Amazons brawling a little bit here, enjoying their toys. And that's why it's so important to have toys in the cage as well. They get a lot of mental stimulation, and even having a mate in the cage provides stimulation and interaction. We have to let birds be birds. And here we actually have some of my favorites here, the green cheek conure. We've got a few mutations. This one looks like a moon cheek, and this one looks like a mint over here. So definitely two birds that I'm very familiar with, and always great to see them in good condition. Here's the Goffin's cockatoo, putting on a little show just for us. And you know, the cages, these are all babies, so the cages are a bit smaller just for their safety, but as they get older and as they wean and start to fly, the cage size increases. Got some sun conures here. And a crimson belly right below. Really nice. All right, and we got some more green cheek conures right over here. Yellow side turquoise variety. And a bluehead Pyonis. You don't see the Pyonis too much anymore. Not too many breeders in the US currently, and Pyonis are becoming rarer and rarer by the day. Some green cheek conures again. Looks like some sun cheeks. And some more crimson bellies right here. Very nice. And we can, oh, check out the macaw right behind you. Beautiful bird. Awesome, really cool. Now let's move over here a little bit. Oh, look at these cockatoos here. We've got two umbrella cockatoos right here. Wow, beautiful. A little bit too noisy for my liking, but there's a bird for everyone. And these guys are also native to Australia. We've got an African Cape parrot here. Another one of the Bicephalus, similar to the Senegal parrot and the Myers. These are very cool birds as well. Very nice.
Sending money with Remitly isn't just simple, it's safe too with Apple Pay and Google Pay. Get the Remitly app.
Make fast your default. Make safe your default. Make Chrome your default. Choose Google Chrome for your phone.
Oh, check out the double yellow-headed Amazon. These guys are really good mimics. These guys are native to South and Central America. Wonderful voices. Awesome, and now let's check out the toucanettes. We have a emerald toucanet here. Now these guys are typically going to have a mostly fruit diet, but there are pellets that are good for these birds. One thing about toucanettes and toucans is they can't have much iron in their diet. They do have a difficulty processing iron, so it's best to not feed them typical pellets that you would find for a hookbill, because it can cause health issues. Some rose-breasted cockatoos here, also called the galah. Now these guys are native to Western Australia and actually considered pests in Australia, so they actually could be hunted or killed for raiding pests. So farmers have definitely a bit of a problem working with these guys, and it's hard for us to coexist, but great birds, excellent baby birds for sure. I love the pink coloration on these guys. And one thing you want to look out for with the galahs is you want to make sure you're feeding a lower fat diet. So a diet high in seeds will definitely cause issues like fatty liver disease and also fatty tumors on the bird as well. Now, these guys are fantastic. Got some rosy borks here, munching down, enjoying that millet. We've got a golden conure here, also called the Queen of Bolivia conure. These guys need a diet high in fat. And they're of the same family as the sun conure. And here are the caiques. These guys are really high energy birds from South America. These guys also do need a diet high in fat. And they're considered the clowns of the parrot world. So they're always jumping around, playing, enjoying themselves. These guys are sleeping since they're babies, but they can be quite the handful once they're fully grown. Great birds. And now we have some Senegal parrots. These guys are native to Africa. I consider them the great apartment birds as well because they're not as noisy as the South American parrots, and they're actually very playful. They make great pets. Like the African gray, they do need a diet high in fat. We have some more galahs here, also known as the rose-breasted cockatoo. These guys are amazing. And these guys aren't as high-strung as the white cockatoos. They can be a bit more independent as well, which makes them a little bit better pets, in my opinion. And of course, with these guys, again, you want to have a diet that's low in fat because they can definitely have weight issues if they're not fully flighted. So it's definitely something that you want to look out for if you have a bird like this. But as you can see, when it comes to all parrots, There is no one-size-fits-all solution when it comes to parrot care. It's always going to be specific to the species itself. And we've got some cockatiels here. Looks like they were just fed. So here we have a hyacinth macaw native to Brazil. These guys actually require a diet that's extremely high in fat. So we're talking Brazil nuts, macadamia nuts, and then you want to add pellets and fruits and vegetables as well. But when it comes to macaws like this, very high fat diet is needed simply because of their high energy level. And as you can see, this guy's full of energy, full of life. Very endangered species as well. Very limited numbers in the wild. That is a huge